All right, so fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, your vibes for the week ahead. You've got card number 14. This is a major arcana card. This is balance. Okay, so balance. This is about, staying on track, having a healthy moderation. I feel like I'm really drawn into the black border around this card. Now, I feel like this is necessary to kind of block out anything else that is not necessarily a priority this week. I really, really feel how fire signs have accessed a new level of activation. Okay, so follow me, fire signs. This is exciting stuff. But what's important is you don't bite off more than you can chew. You don't get in over your head. Okay. You just continue in the productive flow that you have been moving in. Okay. That's what I really want to say. That's your consistency, your discipline, your commitment, your dedication, your progress, and your balance. That is what's keeping you on track, status quo, moving in the right directions, not getting too drawn into this or pulled off track for that. You're really focused, and that's important. Now, one good thing for you to pay attention to this week, fire signs, Spirit is saying anything that pulls you off track, like really like in an emotional way, like I'm in the flow, okay? And now you're tapping my shoulder, trying to pull me out to go pick up something or do this or that errand. What? Okay. Pump the brakes on that. If you're in the flow and something is pulling you off track, say no. Healthy boundaries. I feel like this is important. Structure this week. Your time, your energy, your efforts are valuable. Okay. And I feel like you have the momentum to really bring some new energy into your life, something that you've really been manifesting, walking towards, doing your best to anchor in. Okay. With the fire signs here, everyone's trying to create something with their lives, some kind of improvement or betterment of themselves, their lives, their home, their job, their structure, whatever. This is you walking diligently on a path that is in alignment with that. So what's going on? Look at this. I love this. Money flow, fire signs. This is the energy that you are putting out is coming back to you in a real way. Okay. Even if it's not directly linked and related. I'm talking about manifestation, the law of attraction, the law of resonance. Okay. When you're putting those good works out and you're working hard and you're just doing all the right things in balance, paying the bills, doing the next right thing, it's creating a stable pattern of flow, of give and take with the universe. Okay. And you're paying your bills and you're not sweating it. So that money is coming back to you, right? You're finding, oh, wow, look, I've got another job, or I'm making, I'm making some kind of headway in these areas. This can be more money in your bank account. Yes, it can be. Okay. Maybe a blessing on the horizon. Someone sends you a birthday gift this week. Who knows? Okay. But it also can indicate other things, because money is not everything, guys, but it is one form of abundance or prosperity that we seek in our lives to have a certain degree of comfort in our lifestyle, right? So for the fire signs, I feel like this is coming towards you, okay? And don't feel guilty for it. Allow yourself to be okay with being okay. Hello. And like I'm saying, it's not just money. It's also feeling better. It's feeling better in health, physically, feeling better about yourself, having more mental clarity, having that cohesion in relationships that you desire. Okay, the people that are important to you, or the people that you spend a lot of time with. This is a flow coming in to move everyone in the right direction, to uplift and bring in positivity. And this is because you've been dutiful about your balance and your moderation and doing the right thing and sticking to the plan and carving out those healthy boundaries, even when it's challenging. Spirit supports you. The universe is ushering in all the blessings that you have been asking for. Woo, loving this reading. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you've got, this is an additional factor. The card is number 19. Hello, fire. For the fire signs, I couldn't make this up if I tried. You guys are so in the flow. Your energy is magnificent and magnetic and contagious. Okay, so make sure that you are in your right state of being to continue being in the flow. And if for some reason you're not, if you've got that wrinkle in your program that's pulling you off track and putting you in a tiffy mood, Don't engage. All right. Don't engage. Carve your healthy boundaries. That is your soul saying, not right now. That is not a priority. I'm doing this. Okay. And it's not selfish to say I'm focused on what I need to focus on right now. Fire sign. You're in the flow and you're taking advantage of the opportunity. It's going to take you to great places. I couldn't make this up. I'm also drawn to the 1 and the 9. Okay, so 1 plus 9, it's card 19. 1 plus 9 adds up to the number 10, right? And 10 is like a chapter is closed. Okay, that's what 10 is. 10 is the final closing of this chapter, starting something new. Okay, but this is 19. This is 1 and 9. Okay, so you are the one to use the number 9, tying up the loose ends before you can actually jump to that next chapter. Okay, before you can actually say it's closed. All right, tying up the loose ends, like not getting pulled off track for some bullshit that you know isn't worth your time this week, fire sign. Tying up some loose ends, like sending off those old bills or maintenance requests or screwing in that light bulb or whatever, so you can get it out of your mind and focus on what's important. I really feel some fire signs being called to upgrade or fix their appliances as well, or maybe your technological devices, whatever it is that you use, and it's bringing frustration to you. And if you had a newer one or a better one or one that was fixed, you wouldn't have that frustration or that bottleneck or that roadblock. So Spirit is saying to fix your devices, your items, whatever this could be in your life, to make your process flow more smoothly. This money flow, I can't afford it. I can't afford it. There are ways and means, and it will be returned to you. Spirit says you must invest in yourself and invest in your process if you want to see the universe invest in you as well. If you want to be taken seriously, man, you yourself must take yourself seriously. So Aries, you've got major arcana card number 7, the Chariot. There's a whole heck of a lot of fast movement in these cards. You see that? So the Chariot is about kind of taking a look at you as a person, my scenario, my situation. My past is what it is, whatever. It doesn't define me. However, I've learned some things from that. My future should look what I desire for it to look. Okay, Aries, I feel a strong call for independence, but I feel also a very strong call for a partnership. So I'm feeling some confliction in Aries regarding like the path that I'm moving on, or maybe even jumping on some kind of an offer. I want to say to you, Aries, if you receive an offer this week, like I just want to say, like, this money flow is great, you know, this cohesion is great, these blessings, etc. But if you I don't know, meet a tall, dark, and handsome stranger and like feel like we should just go get married, let's do it, I want to say, please don't. Please wait. This could be getting swept up in some really strong emotions and feeling like this is the right thing to do. And I want to say to you, like, the energy is very potent. It's magnificent right now. So a lot of things are going to feel like it might be the right thing to do, but I feel like not right now, not for that kind of thing. Okay. I'm talking about partnerships. Okay, romantic or even work collaboration. Aries, I'm sorry. Oh, I got this wonderful job offer, I'm quitting this job, fuck you. And then that other job offer falls through. Okay, so pitfalls. I'm just saying, use your own free will and good judgment. I am not your mom. I am not your boss. I'm just some psychic reader on the internet. Okay. However, this Chariot indicates that you are the driver of your stagecoach. All right. You get to see the black and the white of your own scenario and move in the direction of your choosing, which I hope is in the flow of your own intentions, in the flow of what is moving in your life in a very good and positive way. Okay, I feel how Aries can get swept up in all of that, and that's why I say with caution and reasonable logic. Okay, caution and reasonable logic, but I do feel positive times on the horizon. But it's up to you to figure out if you're in alignment with the future you're stepping into. Okay, it has to be in alignment with you, or it's going to fizzle out. It'll be another one of those failed experiments that just came and went. Okay, Aries. So find that alignment. Continue staying on top of your regular things that you know you need to do, and that clarity will come. All right. The next right thing is the next right thing to do. Leo, you have the 5 of Wands here. 5 of Wands can be about arguments, personality clashes, struggles, squeaky wheels, people who have something to say, intimidation, or even competition. Okay, so Leo, you have balance, number 14, money flow, and fire, right? I can feel how you are in the flow in a lot of areas of your life. You're probably doing the damn thing to make it all work and happen, and it's really expansive for you. I feel like this is other things that pull you off track. We've kind of talked a little bit about that, the things that pull you off track. Okay, the arguments, the naysayers, the hey, can you come, do this or that for me when you already have a full plate and schedule. Okay, so I feel like Leo, This is you being assertive and not being pushed around. I must say this because you've got your eye on the prize in your life. And some of this other stuff has got to go. It's got to dissolve in some kind of a way. Okay. But as long as you keep giving it your time and acting like it's a big deal or whatever, it's going to keep being brought back to you in whatever way this is. Okay. Now, I do say a lot of this is stuff that can be dismissed. That's what I feel for Leo. Like, you know what? I'm sorry you're in a bad mood, but I'm really busy working. Whatever this is, I feel some of this. Some of this Five of Wands can be like children at home, or even immature arguments with peers or partners or family members. Okay, that kind of thing. People who want to say, what, you're hella busy, you don't have time for us anymore. Oh, aren't you what, rich now or something? Who knows what kind of nonsense people want to throw in your direction, Leo, when they see you rising to successful heights. When they see you focused and determined in a real way, and they go, what is going on? I need to just shake that up a little bit, right? I just need to pull that Leo right back over here and make sure that it's still the same old Leo that I'm used to, right? But you're not. You're not. And I feel like you won't have patience for that. And it's okay if you don't. No is a complete sentence, Leo. If it's not worth your time, it's not. And it's okay not to give it your time or your money. I don't know why people get salty when we're successful. I just don't know. I don't, as a person, understand why people can get salty for others' success. But there are some who feel like your success threatens me in some way. Okay. Some people feel like your success takes away from the success that I'm supposed to have. Maybe we're in competition on some level. Maybe we both do the same thing. And if I see that you're rising to success and I'm not, then I'm like, fuck that bitch, right? I don't know. I'm not this way, but I'm just trying to put it here to you guys so you can understand, like, people can be like this. That is what I feel here. And I don't understand. Sometimes it is people who have known us forever, and we decide to become empowered and be our own person, and we're moving along, and they're like, oh my God, oh, you're better than me now. Oh, you're better than me. You're smarter than me. You're richer. You're fancier. You're whatever. Oh, you're a grown up now, right? Sometimes our family members or people, doesn't have to be family, friends even, or people who've known us a really long time, they cannot accept our growth. They see us a certain way. They have a box with our name on it. And that's where we fit. And when we don't fit in that box anymore, they go, oh, I don't know what to do with this. I can't resolve this. I can't come to grips with this in my mind, So they need us to fit back in there, hey, you're wrong. You should be here. You should be here. There are others who feel intimidated. You're surpassing me. I'm jealous because you're brave enough to be authentic and move in different ways than I can. I'm jealous because you're younger and still have many years ahead of you, and I feel like I'm old and all my opportunities have slipped away. I'm speaking to you guys right now. There are many reasons, deep-seated and shrouded by layers of stuff, reasons why people want to put others down who are successful when they should be the ones who support them the most. So I want to say to Leos, your success may intimidate others or threaten others, but it's designed to do that, Spirit says, because it can spur some kind of a reaction within them to reach for successful heights of their own. Not so that you pull back and be less successful. It shows them the possibilities. Sagittarius, you have the Three of Pentacles. Loving this. Balance, money flow, fire. I feel like you're a leader. However, this is a collaboration card. Okay, so this is us working together as a group to make things work in a very physical way. So maybe we're cleaning the house this week. Maybe we're doing a whole spring cleaning and a garage sale. Maybe we're working on a project together. Maybe we're all just spending time, family time or together time or whatever kind of time this is. You and others, Sagittarius. This is you playing nice and working well with others and it benefiting you. Okay, so I feel like you're balanced. You have a great balance, moderation, you're plugged in, you're in the flow, things are happening. It seems to be working well. I feel this fiery energy for Sagittarius, and I know that you are somewhat of a leader. And I just want to say, be careful that you don't overextend your position in an uncouth way or something like this. Okay, I just want to say, like, I feel how you may feel like the leader or the one who has the great ideas, or let's do it this way, guys, let's do it this way. And others are like, wait a minute, I'm not sure we're doing it this way. And you're like, no, we must do it my way. My way is the right way. And they're like, fuck this team, I don't want to help you. You know, I'm just saying. So making sure that everyone's on board with equal footing and no one's really running the show, although your dynamic energy does have a very positive influence on everyone. So if you're optimistic, so will the team. If you're open-minded, so will everyone else. If you're shut down, yes, they will too. Okay, and I'm talking about at work or at home. I'm talking about our children, okay, people who take their cues from us. Sagittarius. That is what I have for Sagittarius and all of the fire signs. Thank you, fire signs, for letting me read for you. I'm going to disconnect.